You think he's running at 9 speed, Matt? Jackson Eicher absolutely dropping the hammer here on the last 2 possessions. And this is a player that only played 6 games in 22 and saw no action in 23. Led the team in goals last year, and this is why. I think he learned a thing or two from his teammate Jacob Morin last year, who had one of the best shots in the nation, and you're seeing how it's coming through here today. Notice how Fountain got involved there. He set a pick, it allowed Plunkett to get free and find Eicher. That was a great play. Fountain towards the top of your screen, you couldn't see, you saw the end of the screen there, but that allowed the opening. And Eicher's too big and too strong for any defenders to keep him contained in motion, especially with the way he hammers down the twig.
The Black Knights.
That was nifty, and he used speed to breach into the zone, and they couldn't slow him down once he got to the outside. Here's how he cuts in. He found the hole. He had a man trailing. All they could do was wave sticks at him, and ISO on the keeper, a great swim move, and we've seen Plunkett pull those moves out away from the net. It was great to see it at the crease. This is what happens when you're facing an elite talent. You and I could talk all day about X's and O's, but these players are the game breakers, and that's a game-breaking goal right there. Just an absolute rifle shot over Burns' left shoulder from range with speed. I don't know who's stopping that. He makes subtle plays, he finishes everything that comes his way, and he also distributes like a playmaker. He's the complete package. Torrio and Mazer with the defensive plays that led to that. Strong physical defense. Here's Burns' diving effort. Think they should get him in Speedo and cap for the dive squad?
I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. I'm sure these guys can play as many sports as possible with the athletics that they have. And Braden Fountain with his first goal of the day after the clear in Army. 10-6.
I mean, they move the ball upfield like nothing. Like taking a stroll in the park. Look at this transition. Eicher finds Fountain in front. You hardly see plays like this across the nation. Most of the time you're seeing in-zone offense, one-on-one. They completely stretched out the field there. I don't know if I've seen offense like that in the 2 years from Army.
First timeout of the first half for Bucknell with 2:53 to go. Will remain here on ESPN Plus as 10-6. Army. Braden Fountain adding to his point total on the season. Now 45 points on the season.
Fountain is 33rd goal, which is incredible. And 34th goal. Apologies, folks. He's been everything and more. And head coach Joe Albarisi told us that he has well surpassed their expectations, that you don't see this from a first year virtually anywhere. Not only that, he's a cadet as well. This is his first year as a plebe at the military academy, so he's adjusting, he's learning how to be a cadet and what the academy expects, and he's also doing it on the field as a player in a first year. It's truly incredible to see what Fountain's done.
Eicher looking for the 40th goal of the season, for the 8th hat trick as well, which is not an easy feat for anybody.
That was his 80th career goal as well. Not that the numbers matter for Army. They are looking to not only win the Patriot League tournament, but to get into the NCAA tournament this year.
Eicher at GLE. Going against a shorty. Quick pass to Weisenborn. This Army team's moving quick, and a stop by Luke Renault. Renault in goal for this Bucknell team. Transfer in from UMass Lowell, and Renault's had a solid season in the cage.
Yeah, and Bucknell's coaching staff informed us that Renault really won the competition in net. He started this season riding the bench. He played 3 games as the backup, and he slowly earned that consistency and showed that in practice. They also stated he's one of the hardest workers on the team.
And offsides for Frank Federaca's squad. Can't have those mistakes, especially going against this Army team that is very efficient with their shots on goal. Here's another opportunity, a quick one, and it's a goal. Gunnar Fellows. Fellows, his 98th career point, and his first goal of the day.
Yeah, Highland Ranch native coming from behind the X, and that's his classic shot.
3-0 Army against Bucknell started off in the first quarter. It's a hot one.